Alright. We're back. Or I'm back. Oh. If you're wondering why my skeletons were gone, that's because I took a break. And I also saw that some of my friends were playing Overwatch, so I hopped on to play them for a bit. Play with them for a bit, excuse me. So these are black rogues. They, I think, are supposed to be pretty tough, and plus they are supposed to be like I said, some of those rogues that have become like corrupted servants of Andariel. Because remember, the whole point is that Andariel has come here and basically corrupted the rogues and the monastery and all that. That's part of the whole reason why we are here, helping those in the rogue encampment. In case anybody needs some clarification on that. Nothing in the barrels. What is this, Fable? Sorry. I should have been more specific. Fable 3. I don't say that as someone who has actually played that game, because I do not have a Xbox. I say that as someone who has seen the review by Angry Joe about how much he hated that game. Did not mean to pick that up. I love that. This is what I heard you could do. You know how, like, there's a line of sight thing? Well, what I've heard... Now, the door's blocked right now because my skeleton's scanning in the way. But one of the things I've heard you can do, if you're playing, like, a trap assassin, is you can toss traps in here to attack the enemies, and then close the door, and the traps are still going off, but they can't get to you through the closed door. Maybe it's something I'll try out someday. I'm still deciding what I actually want to do with my assassin. When I get around to actually playing her, I'll try and figure that out. I think I'll just be more interested in playing other classes like the Sorceress, the Barbarian, the Druid. Maybe the Paladin. But those are the ones on top of the Necromancer that I'm definitely interested in trying out. Just kind of showing you, so yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so. Notice how different the blood in the room is from the Legacy version and this version. It's just something I'm kind of noticing. Just little things. So Golem Mastery is now a thing I can pick up, which enhances the speed and life of all golems. I'm gonna grab this, so now we can have 3 skeletal mages. go. And let's see. Ah, you can see how it affects that. So these don't affect those skills, because of course I'm just summoning minions, not actually casting anything. Just in case you're curious about any other extra stats here, so... Let's do dexterity, give myself a bit more defense. Alright, so I gotta keep on the lookout for this guy called the Smith. Guessing he wants to give Charcy a run for her money. The jail, level 1. Okay, well now we know where to go to continue on to find Andariel, but we gotta head the other way now. Because we have a Smith to find. Whoa, whoa! I was like, what am I getting hit by? I'm getting hit by... Oh, hey, look, this Skeletal Mage apparently does poison spells. I was like, what was hitting me? There he is! The Smith! Extra strong! I will hold on to that and stash it away from my assassin. Alright, there it is. The Resurrected Malus. Charcy, I have a present for you.
Good day. Oh, thanks so much for returning the Resurrected Malus. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
So, like I said, we can choose a piece of gear now for her to upgrade to a rare. So I think I'm just going to do it with the belt, since I also have it with 8 slots, so... Trying to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to put this. Can I not pick a belt? Really? Okay. No magic, socketed, rare, unique, or set items. No jewelry. I'm not sure what to give her then. I like how it removes all my potions from the belt. Is there anything else I have that I can do this with? Let's try this. Maybe for my, my sorceress. Huh. I don't know if I actually have anything to give her to do this. I may have to just simply get something else from her. There we go. Alright. So now it actually, you know, became a an actual rare item. You see, like, so I guess because I couldn't use a blue? I guess? I don't know. Alright, so in that case, what I was thinking, I'll just go ahead and give this to my companion here. Or can I not? Hold on.
I can't use that yet.
I can't give that to her.
I can't use that yet.
Why? Why?
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright. Gotta put all these things back on my belt. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and sell these. There we go. Repaired. Alright. So it ended up being something from my Merc follower here. That's disappointing, considering that I was, I thought it actually worked on blue items, but apparently it doesn't. I thought you could upgrade a blue item to a yellow doing that, but apparently not. I don't remember that being the case, but whatever. Alright. So let's go check out this area over here before we head on down to the jail. It's interesting that we have to go through the jail in order to get to the catacombs, which is where Andariel is residing. I'm not really sure what I think of that. Like, what kind of monastery was this? To have so many jail cells and such. Just a reminder, at the moment, I am level 14. The last time I did this, I was able to get to levels 15 or 16 before even reaching Andariel. So we'll see if I can be able to pull that off before that. If I can be able to kind of match that before we reach, just to kind of keep pace with how I did last time. Keep in mind, I still haven't died in this run yet, which I'm pretty happy about. Partly because, well, there's a mechanic for dying in this game that I really don't like. Alright. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you die in this game, I believe you respawn back at the camp, and you actually have... and you drop all your gear. Like, at your corpse where you died. So then you have to make your way back to your corpse without your gear. Which... ugh. Doing that on certain classes, I can imagine, can be a pain. At that point, you would have to rely on your abilities, but you're also far less stronger and squishy. These guys have stones, nice. And it's because, of course, you don't have your gear to help you at that point. Yeah, I can see right there with the Novas. I can see why people say that PapaNeeks is actually fun. Uh-oh, more champions. Oh, gosh. That hurt. Ethereal cannot be repaired. That's actually something I think that's going on in D3 right now. You can get, like, ethereal weapons and such, I think. I don't know if that's a season thing only or not. I'm not really much of a season player. Because you gotta start from scratch and such. I'm just like, eh. I'd rather just play my...
Ah, the slow torture of caged starvation.
Yes, indeed. But I would rather just go ahead and play my max level, beefed up, powerful characters that I spent time getting to max level. Though, I mean, it's not that time consuming or long anymore. Like, I can, because of my Paragon levels, it makes being able to actually level up characters pretty easily and fast. Like, I can be able to have a character reach level 70 in D3 before I even finish Act 2. So, I'm sure that when I get higher Paragon, which at the moment I believe last night I hit, because playing this put me in the mood to play Diablo 3 again, which is how I finished the Firebird set for my wizard. I believe I got to Paragon 333, or something around that, which for some may sound like, oh my gosh, it's a lot. And some of you maybe go, no, it's not that. Because I have seen others with very much higher, like, Paragon levels. Like, you guys should see my dad's Paragon level. It's like in 4 digits. Like, I'm pretty sure he's got it at least 1,000. He played Diablo a lot more than I did. Like, he really got into it. He hasn't picked this up yet. I think it's because he got kind of tired of it, especially when he was playing the higher level stuff, and it just kind of wore on him. So I don't know if he's ever actually going to want to come back, or if he's actually going to want to check this out in comparison. I'm not sure if he would enjoy this one. I introduced him to D3 because I figured the way they had made it that he would enjoy it, and he did. I don't know if he would enjoy this one or not. There are things when it comes to the mechanics and game design here that I think could be less fun for certain people compared to the way they did it in D3. That's just my opinion. I'm sure that there's going to be some Diablo 2 enthusiasts, as I like to put it, that would probably vehemently disagree on that. But I say to each their own. So. Strain mana. Like when you check that chest, it bursts into flames. There are giant spiders down here. I am not looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay far, far back and away when we encounter those. You guys know why. If you've been watching my channel long enough, you know exactly why. So many barrels. Did I mention that there are times where this game can actually get very gross? I know it's dark and all that, and edgy and all that, but... There's another issue and layer to that, which people have been talking about recently, which I don't really feel like talking about that right now. I feel like there's going to be a more appropriate time later to talk about that. When did I pick that up? By the way, I realized that one of the things I forgot to mention and even possibly joke about You've heard me mention the "as you know" exposition, right? We literally heard Deckard Cain just now when he was giving that exposition say, "as you know." So... is that it over here? Okay, so we gotta go over here. I guess I just missed this. Alright. The jail level 2. Notice that we have to deal with these undead archers ourselves now. Aha! You hear that? She said, "I feel much stronger now." Oh! We haven't even gotten the quest yet. Which I believe we get once we actually enter the actual, like, final dungeon to make our way towards her. Cursed and Cold Enchanted. Ow! So, yeah, look at the difference here. This is the original version. This is Resurrected. Oh, gosh. Decapitated corpses and bones, and you can see flies around the remaining body parts here. Oh, dear Lord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they didn't show that back then. You can see that, right? Nowhere in here, except right here. That's it. But they decided to, yeah. Oh gosh, it's here too. It's all over the place. Lots of decapitated bodies. Oh gosh. So, I should mention, for the record, I am not a fan of gore. Like, I think I can have a pretty high tolerance for it. Like, I think I have a pretty strong stomach. I'm not exactly someone who, like, gets queasy at the sight of blood or anything like that. Because I know some people do. They get, like, very nauseous and such, like they can't handle seeing it. I'm not one of them. I have a stronger stomach than that, but that doesn't exactly mean I enjoy seeing incredibly bloody, gory stuff. There's a reason why I'm not fond of the later Saw films, for example, and why some people gave them the term of gore porn, as they were kind of like starting to be named because of how overt they were getting with the gore. Ooh. Schedule. Ooh. Leather boots. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not fond of gore in general. It's not exactly something I enjoy seeing, but, you know, I may have a strong stomach for it. That doesn't exactly mean I enjoy seeing it. I know that there are some who do like that, or, I mean, if I say that, I assume that you enjoy it. I'm not exactly trying to say that those of you who like it or anything, I don't know, that you actually enjoy seeing people get decapitated and all that stuff, and just, I don't know. It's not something that I find appealing, and it may not cause me to, like, throw up or anything, but, I don't know. It's not exactly something I enjoy or relish seeing. So, I will say, though, now, I say that before I actually, you know, say that while I'm bringing that up. That's not exactly implying as if I'm thinking this is bad in the regard of, like, as if I wish they didn't do that. Like, to me, them doing this is a job well done. Like, I think that this is the kind of thing, adding this, because this was not really... You can see, this is how it looked back then. It's just, like, kind of a little bone texture. But this remake allowed them to be able to actually show just how bad and horrible this place had gotten during the tenure of Andariel. And we're probably going to see this throughout the game as we continue to see what places... I can't imagine how much worse, like, the Durance of Hatred is going to be. Like, I've seen the Durance of Hatred in the original game, and it was still pretty gross, pretty gory, pretty bloody, pretty disgusting. And that was in the original version that came out 20 years ago. I'm guessing when we get there, it's going to be even worse and even more bloody and disgusting and such. I think that's a commendable job by the people who did that for this remake. I know that a lot of people have been kind of like watching and looking to see whether or not this was going to be a good remake because of the disappointment that Warcraft 3 Reforged was, as well as StarCraft Remastered. And people were wondering, oh, they haven't done well with remasters with those, how are they going to do with such a beloved game like this? Well, for the most part, people have been saying that they've actually done a pretty good job. This is actually a pretty decent remake, except for a couple of things. Like, I mentioned the stability thing, no ladder and all that. And that they admitted that because the game is not entirely stable at launch, that they want to fix those bugs and stability issues before they start adding ladder and other possible features. Which, it's the same... Also, I should have also included WoW Classic amongst that group as well, because some liked it and enjoyed it and thought it was fine, and then some thought it was not faithful to the original version. But I've already said my piece about that. How trying to actually literally recreate something like that is almost impossible because of the different era and what exactly they are wanting out of that recreation. And some of that is just not possible. But that's a whole separate topic. The point I'm trying to get at is that while they've been having a somewhat what's the term? Spotty reputation when it comes to these remakes, a number of people are saying that they actually think this is a pretty good remake. So, all right, let's see. Next level will actually increase the defense of the skeletal mages. I'm just biding my time waiting for us to get to level 18 so I can have a blood golem. I'm not really interested in buffing the clay golem. I've heard the blood golem and the iron golem are pretty great, so... Let's go with skeleton mastery for now. Let's do that. Let's go with more vitality. I'll worry about increasing strength when the time comes, if we encounter that issue. Alright, hold on a second. I want to check something. Oh, Cain. Okay, jail level 1. So I missed the waypoint, apparently. Well, alright, so let's talk to Cain. Oh, come back. I'm an old man. Alright, alright. This is how Cain walked back then. Oh, come back here. Stop teasing me. I'm an old man.
Good day. It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
You got it.
Diablo is heading east for some foul purpose, and the only passage east is through the monastery gate. Obviously, Diablo summoned Andariel to block any pursuit. For her part, Andariel hopes to win Diablo's favor. The lesser demons are always vying for positions of power within the unholy hierarchy.
So now we have the quest, Ceaseless Slaughter.
Good evening. The map makers tell us the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Our way east is a line that runs through Andariel's stronghold, the monastery.
Yes? I can imagine 1,000 different ways to kill Andariel. You need only choose one.
The Order welcomes you. Andariel has desecrated all we hold dear. She must not be permitted to serve Diablo. Destroy her. The corruption of our Order must be undone.
Greetings. Send Andariel back to the hell she came from.
You got it, Charcy.
Hello? You're going after Andariel? One of my wagon wheels is in need of repair. I'll be under the wagon if I'm needed.
Sure thing. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. Okay. Okay, heavy boots. So these have 9 defense. Attack ring plus 40% enhanced defense. Half freeze duration. Yeah, these are nice. Definitely nice. Ooh, my goodness. Energy plus 2 to Ice Blast, to Warmth, Firebolt. Wow. I'm gonna stash that away from my Sorceress. Although, even though I just did that for this one, but now forget that. I'll give her that one. These are the ones I can go ahead and, I'll go ahead and stash it away, give that to somebody for the time being. Running out of room in there. I gotta start playing my character so that way they can actually have some of that stuff. Also need to go ahead and stash the gems away. Okay. We have to go ahead and put a couple more potions in here. There we go. Alright, so when we return, I'm going to go use the waypoint to try and get the jail level 1 waypoint unlocked. Just going to go do that off camera. When we return, though, we will be continuing through the monastery to find Andariel. Stay tuned.